Welcome to the second semifinal of Monday Night Starbo number 23. In the top right corner, your green Zerg player trying to face Arthur in the finals for like a third or fourth time. It's Franscar from the Bestest Friends.
And down in the bottom left-hand corner, playing as the blue Jim Raynor color Terran, it is Dirtybag. I think you played as blue in the campaign. I don't know. Wiki's blue.
Yeah, well, yeah, something like that. You're blue, and then you join the Sons of Korhal, and you're red, right? And then you become blue at the end again, I think.
Oh, because Minsk is a jerk and kills Kerrigan. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Douchebag. Who will get to lose? Come on, Zephius. Zephius.
No, you
Come
can't
on,
crush
have
the
some
hopes of dreams.
positivity.
They got this.
Arthur, though. Arthur in the chat saying I got a great smile. Thanks, man. 93, Arthur. Arthur, were you born in 1993? Are you the same age as my younger brother? Oh man, I'm so old. I'm such an old man. Anyway,
That's okay.
let's try to pay attention to what's actually happening here. Franscar is going to be going for the hatch first here against the Dirtybag.
He's
I think
doing
we
like
might-
normal Zerg things, you know, whatever.
I think we had Dirtybag versus Franscar in the last one at Starbo $25 open, and I believe Franscar took a 2-0, but Dirtybag had some really nice pressure timings that Franscar was able to clean up. Some pretty entertaining games. Interestingly, though, Dirtybag did want to veto this map, so apparently is not a map he likes versus Zerg. One reason for that might be the fact that there's a lack of a ramp to the main. And oh lord, Dirtybag going for the CC first!
That is not a tight wall, apparently. That drone can just go in and out.
Yep, do whatever it wants. Harass this SCV. And there comes the barracks, and this SCV... Be careful, man. Alright.
There is no third
Dirtybag's
SCV
gonna pull
on
another
route.
one. There we go. Gonna try to save him. Repair, maybe? A little bit of repair? Oh,
A
trade
little bit of
places.
SCV love, repairing
There you
each other. Or not.
So some, Dirtybag immediately throws down an refinery as well. Doesn't want to get blocked off by an extractor.
You alright? Oh, you
Oh
went
yeah,
some.
I'm okay. I had like a weird burp kind of hiccup thing that happened out of nowhere. So, these things happen. It's okay. All right. Queen coming up for Franscar is going to be investing into that macro mechanic. Interesting to see what Dirtybag chooses to go for. Dirtybag a little supply block here. Okay, there it goes. Cleans it up. No problems. Depot finishes. Not a big deal.
Nice center finishes, you know, all that normal stuff.
Yeah. And gonna go ahead and float that CC over. Very vulnerable command center here. Dirtybag doesn't even have any Marines out yet. Franscar's gonna make a few Zerglings, but it doesn't look like he's looking to pressure either. He's gonna go into layer.
That's a very quick layer. Probably Mutas because there's a lack of a Hydralisk Den. Although he might throw it down while the layer is en route.
We see Dirtybag going for the double orbital command pretty quickly here. Gonna be able to get some scans out, as well as some SCV drops and overcharge. Whatever he wants to do, does go ahead and use an SCV drop, and takes a pretty even worker situation here. But Dirtybag's got to start thinking about getting some sort of bunker or working on some sort of defensive structures. Layer is about halfway done here. Be interested to see if Franscar decides to hold on for that Spire or go into some sort of worker play. Those are generally the two plays we see. So, Dirtybag with a few
Viper
Marines here.
play! Let's go, come on.
Oh,
Alright,
there's
we're
aggression
not.
here. We do see the engineering bay coming up here, which is going to be very important for Dirtybag because it looks like Franscar is going to be going for that Spire.
Does scan, does see the spine crawler is about third way done, a little less, so he might be able to hold off the push.
Yeah, this spine crawler should finish in just enough time here to push back Dirtybag, and Dirtybag's going to go ahead and head home because of that, knowing that spine is up. Nice little push forward though, going to try to force out a few lings. Just try to use up some resources and some larvae so that Franscar can't spend them all on Mutalisks right off the bat. So, doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's an important thing for Dirtybag to do, to just push out there with a few Marines and just make Franscar stay honest. So here comes some lings though to try to get some pressure.
We do have a fire bat, actually almost done because overcharge is really insane. And Spires is just about halfway done, so we're going to see some mutas. The engineering bay is already done, actually getting +1, so
yeah,
hopefully we'll see some turrets start getting plopped down in various locations.
Factory on the way as well. Dirtybag in a pretty strong position, taking a nice worker lead as well. Working on getting those, using the SCV drops, I would assume. But now here comes some turrets. Some really nice turret placement here for Dirtybag in the main, hugging up against that command center.
Ooh,
And two
the
here to
natural.
zone out some mutas here, the natural too. This
And-
is a pretty strong position here, and this might be the reason that Dirtybag did not want to plant this map, is because right here behind the natural, these minerals snug up against the wall really tight. There's a lot of dead space for mutas to fly around.
Really-
Clean up all these Zerlings though, no problem. Not taking
I
any
do-
losses as Dirtybag.
I do like the turrets just to the south of the high ground area. We'll be able to zone out the mutas fairly well with combination of scans.
Yeah.
Or even just floating a building over.
Yeah, very, very nice. That's something we don't see a lot of players do, is add these turrets on down here. That is really nice. And we see that Franscar is going heavy into the mutas. 11 in production. Does have 8, and there are 3 more on the way.
And he already has his third down in the very bottom right-hand corner, but he's not committing to these mutas too hard. His hydro then is about halfway down, so he is looking to transition to workers at some point.
Yeah, and Dirtybag is very prepared for this with these turrets, but this large number of mutalists can do plenty of damage to these turrets. Try to focus them down, but Franscar doesn't want to lose too much from either. It's just very difficult to get Marines back here, and Dirtybag, you see him adding another turret. He knows that it's
it's
a lot of
adding
turrets to
2
protect this mineral
turrets.
line. Whoa, a third one coming down, blocking off these SCVs. Not going to mine very efficiently, but it's more important to keep them alive if at all possible.
And
Oh, these mutas, so many mutas, but this zoning here, it's working out here for him.
yeah, these mutas haven't done a whole lot. They've got like 1 or 2 SCV kills, but that's just about it. And they're gonna try to go in the main, but there's a lot of turrets there too, and they have to leave and go home or hang around at the main base a little more.
Yeah. So Dirtybag doing a very good job of staying safe against these mutalists. Extremely prepared. This number of turrets is nothing that Franscar wants to fly over. Those will take down his mutas very quickly. Does have a bunker at the front as well. So Dirtybag in a very good situation here. Now let's check in. Fusion Core is going to be finishing up in a matter of 5 seconds. So we will see some Science Vessels coming out here soon, and adding on another couple of turrets here is Dirtybag, and he is not kidding around about staying safe against his mutas. He is not going to let himself die to mutalisks in this game.
So at this point, the mutas actually probably don't have to do that much damage because he has 16 missile turrets. That is 1,600 minerals just spent on things that spin around in circles and shoot up and that can't move out and attack your opponent. So even though his mutas on paper only killed 1 or 2 workers, I'd say they did enough damage, just forced out so many missile turrets.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh wait, missile turrets are only 75 in Starbow.
Oh, they are?
That's what Zephyus is saying right now. Yeah, that's
Okay.
how much they were in Brood War. That makes sense. I don't play
That's
Terran.
true.
So
But
thanks,
it's still
Zephyus.
a lot.
I
Still
think
a
he
lot of
actually
money.
like preempted that actually. He actually said that before you even said that.
Oh.
Okay, Irradiate is just about finished here. And what kind of Science Vessel numbers we have? We do have 1 out right now and another one on the way. So Dirtybag, once he gets a few Irradiates out, will want to be pushing out here. And Franscar just wants to make sure that he picks off as much as he possibly can. Lurkers here at the front. Dirtybag scans them and sees them here. And the Science Vessels are going to have to decide, okay, are we going to irradiate these Lurkers or are we going to irradiate these mutas here?
This factory, though, it is going to get the vision, and very
Just
nice.
irradiate on the mutas.
Oh,
Oh no, the
they
mutas
don't
are still balled up!
separate.
Franscar taking so much damage! Oh!
Wow.
That
So
split
much
was
damage
not
is
very
done.
good. Takes out
A
the
lot
Lurkers.
of the mutas go down.
Wow. Yeah, that was pretty good. Dirtybag got a money irradiate there. Franscar not quick enough to react to pull those mutas apart there, and took a lot of damage to that irradiate, more than he really should have. And now Dirtybag can really get some pressure going and throw down his third behind this. Here
Throwing
comes
it down
Science Vessel.
He throws on the command center at the middle only, which I guess is Terran, you're just making a bunch of Marines because they're the best unit ever, so you don't really need gas that much. You only need them really for the time
Ooh,
test.
the Lurkers are getting shots off! Oh, the bio is taking way too much damage here!
Oh, they need to
Gotta
split
back
and
up.
they just stim out. They're too soft, they can't deal with those lurkers. I'm not sure if these mechs have enough energy to heal up all the bio.
Yeah, and loses the Science Vessel really importantly. A lot of bio went down there, and Franscar really needed those Lurker shots. Dirtybag just being a little bit careless about where his Science Vessels were there. Thought his Science Vessels were going to be able to tech for his bio, but got a little bit distracted. Oh, but he's going to catch
the
these Lurkers
Lurkers
in
move
transition, though.
And is
gonna take
able
down
to get
2 Lurkers. And now he's got a couple of, he's soon going to have 2 Irradiates on this Science Vessel. Irradiate is 75 energy, almost up to 150. Oh, catching some Lurkers morphing here could be really huge.
He's gonna get one, and
But the Lurkers, bro! Oh! The bio just escapes!
And the Scourge did get rid of the Science Vessel as well.
Yeah, that is huge, the fact that that Science Vessel went down. That Science Vessel had a couple of Radiates. I don't know if we got them both off or not.
Meanwhile, back in Franscar's space, we have Adrenal Glands on the way, the Fire Mount is already done, Consume is on the way, and the Firewars. So that's going to be a big hit for the Bio Army, just throwing down a few Dark Swarms and running at a bunch of workers.
If Dirtybag can get Dirtybag is carved out of position though, that if he can get down to that third, he might be able to take it out. More lurkers here, but the Firebat's doing good job tanking.
But there's not enough units, and I think
the Bio is taking too much damage. One important fact about Lurker spines, though, is that Lurkers actually are not affected by the high ground mischance because Lurker attacks are considered melee. So a Lurker attacking up high ground does not miss like a regular ranged unit would. And yeah, Dirtybag's going to have to try to send all these medics back now. They don't have a whole lot of energy anyway. Gets a nice radiate off on these Lurkers. In the meantime, Franscar's got this 4-base economy pumping. But all this pressure has allowed Dirtybag to also establish a fourth up in the top left with the bunker blocking it.
Thank God they're salvage. Heyo.
Yep. Now, Dirtybag is all out of fire bats here with his army. Only one science vessel. But the supplies are still very even. Franscar is down about 15 supply, but that's not too unusual for Zerg at this stage of the matchup. And he's going to go ahead and try to... Oh, what a nice scan from Dirtybag. Immediately sees these Zerglings and drone heading up to the 12 o'clock base to expand. So Dirtybag knows that that is going to be coming up.
Although these links know something is up too, and they're going to deny this fourth.
Yeah, but there are two bunkers here with Marines in here. They should be able to clean up these wings. Oh, maybe not. With the repair?
Oh, the repair.
The repair might be enough.
And a call
down a second SCV to repair, and yeah, that'll hold. Very nicely done. Another group of Lings here from France are going to try to clean up some of the straggling units here.
He might be able to get these two Marines if he turns around, but nope, the Marines figure out they shouldn't be walking that far up. Okay, maybe they didn't.
So now Dirtybag's got to make a decision. He's got so many different places that he can pressure, but he has to make the right decision about where he needs to pressure. Coming up this ramp is probably not the best choice, actually.
Oh, those lurkers are so good to get 2 Marine kills and the army moves back, and Dark Swarm.
And a Dark Swarm as well. But a lot of Radiant's going to be able to come down here. But here come the Scourge. These Science Vessels have got to get out of here. The Scourge will clean up. Ooh, only get one of the Scourge hits off on the Science Vessel. The Marines do clean up the second Scourge, keeps it alive, and that was the Science Vessel with the most energy as well. That would have been a huge pick off for Franscar, but a really nice save there from Dirtybag. Pulled back just in time. Here goes another Scourge, though.
The Scourge doesn't actually...
but it doesn't kill one.
And the Dark Swarm on the ramp, no way you can move into that, but those Zerglings should pull back.
Yeah. And we do have Lings now coming for Franscar's third, but there is another bunker and quite a bit of bio here. Should be able to clean that up, no problem. The fourth did have to lift off, though, so he's still not able to mine from this fourth, but, you know, he does have it established. It has been built. Pretty important there for Dirtybag. Now, this Bioforce is not very big. Here comes a scan. Nice irradiate coming down here.
Getting rid of some
down these lurkers. So many lurkers going down to irradiates, but Dirtybag is out of irradiates now. Is he... How many... He has 6 science puzzles, so he does have more...
Meanwhile,
trailing this other army back here.
The base in the top right-hand corner was denied for a little bit. The Wings got a few worker kills, and the command center was forced to lift off, but he'll be able to clean it up and resume mining there shortly.
Yep. In the meantime, Franscar also taking the 6 o'clock base, so Franscar going to have a really great economy if he can hold on to all these bases. Dirtybag has not really been able to vacate this center area of the map to really start putting pressure on any of these bases. Filers are out.
That Dark Swarm is so good, but those irradiates are also really good, and that Defiler is going to go down.
Okay, we do have another Ling pressure here, but there's a good Bioforce here that should be enough to clean up these
that Scourge
Lings.
Doesn't connect. It just gets popped out of the sky.
So Dirtybag cleans it up. Dirtybag does need to start getting like some sort of wall up or some more bunkers here in the top left to keep that safe from Ling run-bys. His third is relatively safe, turret, along with a bunker, and 4 Science Vessels just chilling here. I think these Science Vessels really need to start joining one of the armies, and we have a drop in the main, actually. Dirtybag going with the drop, a nice Marine force, but only 1 medic, but it does also have a Science Vessel here. This is going to force a pullback, and at the same time, he might pressure the center area, but Franscar is not taking the bait. He's going to leaving his army there in that defensive position. Oh, 2 Science Vessels getting cleaned up by the Scourge. Wow. Another one hits another Science Vessel, but it's not enough.
Oh, we have a Nidus Swarm
flies right over these Hydras and dies. Dirtybag a little bit careless with some of his Science Vessels, but he is going to clean up the 12 o'clock base.
And there is a Nidus Swarm that's coming up for Franscar at the bottom 6 o'clock base, just so he can reinforce that base quickly, because he actually can't walk his units across the map to save it. Oh,
we do have a Planetary Fortress here. It actually did just get activated, though. And now the Lings aren't going to head for the top left. Lings maybe trying to get us around here.
Oh,
but
the drop might
coming again. Going to get the Defiler Mound. Oh, this is a huge critical pickoff for Dirtybag. What a huge tech structure to pick off. No Defilers now for Franscar. The only Defilers he's going to have for a while are the ones that he has already made. And how many Defilers does he have on the field? He only has 2 defilers. There's only 2 defilers in the field for the foreseeable future.
You need to
And
remake that.
Dirtybag does go ahead and pick up into the dropship that he should be able to get out of here. Once he
Speaking of drops, Franscar has Ventral Sex completing in just a few seconds, so we might see some nice Zerg drops going on.
Oh man, oh what a game! I love seeing a really nice, evenly matched game. Both these players, very good Starbucks players, very even level, and showing us some really, really nice games right here.
Although you don't want to walk up that ramp. I know there's only one worker, but ramps and workers aren't exactly your best friend. But he's going to move in.
He's going to try for it though, but here the Ling's getting top of it. Yeah, he's got to back off from that.
Oh, those
are
overwards.
More radiates here though.
Those 4 overwards.
No. And Franscar's supply block now.
Oh, I think he actually meant to get a Pneumatized Carapace for overward speed, but he accidentally got dropped instead.
Oh, yeah, now here comes the Carapace now.
And this bottom base is going to get taken. Oh, never mind, not his rooms are good.
Structure armor, everybody. Dirtybag's getting structure armor.
What?
What? Celebrate! Structure armor is happening right now. Oh. That...
In the middle, though, we have a lot of Marines trying to move in, picking up a lot of stray Zerglings, and that Radiant is going to take out some workers, and the Marines are going to have to pull back, but got some nice damage done.
Yeah.
Oh, and these Scourge are just going to get taken out. Those Science Vessels are now free to roam anywhere.
Yeah, that was a huge Science Vessel cloud, too. Dirtybag suiciding some Marines into the 6 o'clock base, but now he's going to send his force down there.
There's only one spine. There are more spines and workers on
a couple
there,
of workers are going to try to form a few more, but they're not going to stand up for too much longer. And the Science Vessel should be able to irradiate these, or the Marines is going to try to DPS them down anyway. And these Marines going to be able to clean this up, but all the medics being surrounded somehow got cut off from the rest of the army.
You can't lose those medics.
Those guys are behind.
And those are radiates actually killing some of the own Marines before the workers end up dying.
What is this command center doing? Oh, okay, he's trying to expand. It looked like he was going for the main. Oh, another drop in the base!
Oh, and defensive matrix on the dropship should save it. I like that play.
Very nice play.
All of those Zerglings go down, and these workers, but workers are actually really good, and probably gonna have to pick up.
Was that a second Defiler mound that was lost? I didn't catch it before it died.
I think it was.
Wow.
Really good job picking
up with these drops. Such huge pickoffs here. Now, we do have Lings in this 12 o'clock base here that Dirtybag is trying to establish. In the meantime, the 6 o'clock for Franscar was killed, but he's trying to reestablish it with a Nidus Canal.
Oh, these Science Vessels are just floating around. They might be able to get some nice irradiates off in the future.
Uncontested currently, but there's not a whole lot of targets here. Gonna use it on some Lings. Oh,
well,
that's actually a lot of damage.
And this drop, they pulled their workers back, and the Lings do clean up, and that's a lot of drones. Oh my god.
Wow, how many workers have been killed now? 21 killed for Franscar and 20 killed for Dirtybag. Pretty even there. Dirtybag does have a supply lead, though, up about 25. And Franscar has to establish a 6 o'clock base. Very important.
Oh, this is something important to note. Dirtybag almost has 3-3 on the way, while the Zerg player has no attack on his range, and his melee he only has 1-2. So a very decisive upgrade advantage for the Terran player.
Yeah, now two is on the way. 2 attack is on the way for the melee here for Franscar. But yeah, the range.
One with fitness waiting. Oh, just slamming off so many overwords. Supply block.
Another vicious supply block.
Those supply blocks are hurting him a lot. He's just making 9 overwords, but that's his time. He just can't make ultras, can't make the fireworks.
Do a lot of work here at the 12 o'clock base. Dirtybag is not really defending his base very well. Continue to lose a lot of SCVs.
Oh, and
these here we do have a big engagement here. Dark Swarm coming down. These Marines have got to get out of there. These Ultras do very well. Chitinous plating has not finished yet, though, for these Ultras, and that is
and they are going to go down in a second.
Thing.
Netherradi is going to finish off that last Ultra.
Yeah. It's so important to not engage with those Ultras until Chitinous plating is finished. So,
we have Banshees. We have Banshees. I like this play a lot because the Zerg player basically has nothing that can shoot up.
Franscar getting on top of the tech again. The Aldous Cavern as well as the Defiler Mound are in serious trouble.
The Fire Mound again.
He's actually going to go for the hatchery though. Takes the hatchery down, or the Ultra, no problem. Now the hatchery is going to fall. And Dirtybag is suddenly looking at a really strong position. The spawning pool?
Oh, wow. Takes on the spawning pool.
Oh my god. That's his only spawning pool too. He rebuilt that there because he lost it in the main. Dirtybag, these tech pickoffs have been absolutely huge. Franscar has been severely handicapped by the fact that he cannot make the units he wants to make when he wants to make them. And now
in the bottom base is going to go down, and all these drones are going to perish. They have nowhere to go.
Fortress should stand tall here, but runs out of juice, so there's Marines.
And
There's
Pup and
Marines.
SUV. It's not as good as Mules, but still pretty good.
And Franscar is mining on one mineral-only base and a few leftover scraps in his main and his natural. And suddenly, Dirtybag is up by over 100 supply.
Oh my god.
Absolutely vicious. Dirtybag,
And
the tech pickoffs have been unreal.
going for the attack
Franscar's
with
gonna try
Banshees
to
in
get
here.
the planetary, and I think he will get it with the combined lurker fire and the lings. So this planetary will go down, but Franscar's
They're
not going
sandwiched
to have
in
enough
it.
army left over.
And these Banshees did so much work in that army. They have so many kills. 5 on one and 3 on the other. And just getting another worker too.
Yep, more lurkers fall to the irradiates.
We do have a lot of Scourge though, so those Banshees should probably go down in the near future. And hopefully those Science Vessels. Those Science Vessels have done so much work this whole game. It's now just a giant Science Vessel cloud. There's almost, if I can remember how to count.
Scourge. Oh, the Scourge! Oh, the irradiates on the Scourge.
Oh, that
no!
irradiate.
The irradiate
No one is-
Scourge flew into all the other ones. You can get these science vessels while they're by themselves, but oh, Dirtybag's just playing with him now. He's baiting. He wants.
Oh,
so
nice
you-
defensive matrix on all the irradiates. All
Oh,
the Scourges
my
go
word.
down.
Did you know that science vessels counter Scourge in high enough numbers? Because that's what I learned today.
I've been wearing that. Oh. Like,
Oh
Hey,
man.
here we
Play
go.
from
He's gonna move
Dirtybag.
into the last mining base, and this might just be it. The Scourge again trying to go in, and they take out a few, but there's still so many science vessels. And there's a GG from Franscar.
Dirtybag takes game number 1. What a game!
That was
Man.
a really good game.
That was awesome. If you
Dirty-
didn't enjoy that game, you don't like StarCraft.